Here we go! Thank you, everybody, for being here. There has been a lot of generosity and just wonderful positive vibes happening so far. We are real quick going to move on, though. First things first, Pajama Torture is celebrating her birthday. And so we are going to celebrate her birthday. First of all, by everybody getting Jamma in the chat and putting all the love in the chat for sweet, sweet Jamma, because Jamma is the absolute ding-dang best. We're going to kick it off with Jamma's pick, and we're going to do it right now. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Smooth McGroove. Oh, dang it. I hit the wrong thing. I am not Smooth McGroove. And yes, Jamma, you are correct. I did get a fresh shave up from Sweet Sweet Garbo today. He says hello to everybody. It's Jamma time. Oh. want more of it. I am gonna have a little bit more of it. I watched this video. I watched this video probably a week ago, something like that. And the second I saw it, I was like, oh man, Pajama Torture would love this. And I got a pretty good feeling that Pajama Torture's dad would also love this. So in celebration of sweet, sweet Pajama Torture and her wonderful, wonderful birthday, let's just have a little bit of a jam for a second.
Where would you
Listen to this crowd. Professionals. Yeah, it's Stephen Colbert. We love you, Jamma. Mama Rob wins tonight. We're coming with that. Mama Rob saw them in 1979. That had to be an incredible time. My gosh. I'm big time with you, Jay. It's just that, that performance. Those dudes are, they're so old. It's been a version of a band for 50 years. Hey. Ken Masters is here. What's up, friend? My goodness. Let's just real quick say happy birthday once again to Sweet Sweet Pajama Torture. We love you. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being the best part of everyone's life here. Everybody who knows you, you're just the best part of their life. So thanks for being that. Zero, resubbing for 4 months. An anonymous gifter to infamous Tony. Tony with the 100 lil bits. Zance with 6 whole dang months. A hype train, 50 lil bits from Tony. Tea time, 163 lil bits. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. My goodness. All right, let's keep this party moving. We got Doc, we've got Randy, we got Andy. I love it when we have a Randy-Andy combo. Let's get to it. We love you, Jamma. And Doobie Brothers, we love you too. My gosh, it's just... Ooh, Doctor. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna end there, and I just didn't. I just didn't. Drive Beyond Horizons. Fast Night. I'll say. Man, I liked that. I just wanted to groove with that one, so thanks for just letting me groove with that one. Oh. It's so bright out still. Doctor, thank you. This looks like a synth wavy racing game. Great success. We still need to talk about Synthwave Night, young man. Let's get it going. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do some more songs like that. Let's do an entire show of songs like that. In fact, if there was any and a E and a I, Doc, I loved that. Randy, let's keep this party going. I mean, oh, I went to the wrong. Oh, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just do this. Randy time. Doc, thank you so much. Sheesh.
We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
Six D1. 6. What up, Roxy? Man. Bumble for the lurk. It's great to see you, Bumble. Spices is also a lurk bro. We love lurk bros. Holy smokes. Randy, I liked that. Oh my goodness. Already out of breath. And we're to Andy. And you know, Andy is one to just really give me a lot of nice ballads. Never anything fast. Nothing like that. No Sonic, gotta go fast stuff. Randy, that was great. Andy, what are we doing here? Sega. Oh! How impressed would you be if I was able to nail that? Oh, Andy, that was so fun. Thank you so much. Look at all these lovely folks here. Smitey, Euphilia, I saw 001 earlier. Thanks for being here, guys. What a fun time. What a fun time. Where are we in these requests? All right, we can probably get one more in there, and then we might, we just might. We got Bumbledon, we got Zanya, and Dashana. What a lineup. Andy, thank you so much for that. What a fun treat that was. I liked all of those themes. Fantastic. Just fantastic. Thank you so much for staying up late once again. Really appreciate it, bud. Thanks so much for being here. Bumble. Where in the heck are we going? Durr.
Where do you think you're going?
What? That was so fun. Holy cow. Mokoi, I'm so sorry. I said hello when you came in. Welcome in, Mokoi. Alagara, it was great to see you. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. I would love to play your pick next if the mods could be so kind while I sip on this delicious wine. I want to bump Mokoi. Mokoi, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Sure. And then I gotta. That's gotta be it, folks. That's not quite an hour, so not our fastest yet. No more requests. Mokoi coming in with the raid. Hopefully maybe we'll have time for one or two more somewhere down the line. We shall see, but we will go for now to the raid lord. Mokoi, Bumble. That song was absolutely insane. I loved it. Yay! Big time. Big time. All right, let's keep this party going. Bumble, thank you so much for that. It is so great to have you here. And bringing just, gosh, so many wild songs. Wildly great, that is. Mokoi, and then we're going to get to Zanya and Dashana. Hey, there you go, Alagara. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mokoi.
Where do you think you're going?
Mokoi, thank you. Thank you so much.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Pizza Bagel Bites. Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
Pizza during prime time, anytime's the right time. Pizza going down is so fine. So fine, so fine, so fine. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
And any other time, try Cheese Bites, Dynabites, and Hot Bites.
Man, I just had a shower.
Mokoi, thank you so much. That was just an absolute delight. I loved that so much. My goodness. We got Zanya, we got Deshauna. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then red-haired chick. Unbelievable. This is fantastic. Oh, is there a rainbow? I thought I saw a rainbow for a second there. That would have been swell. Whatever. It's always rainbows in my heart anyway. Mokoi, thank you so much for that. That was absolutely fantastic. What a delight. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much for the raid and being here. Zanya time.
Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going?
Oh, Zanya, I freaking loved that. That song can't be a minute long. This morning, what a great find. Man, I loved that. Well said, Randy. Zanya, thank you so much for that. Absolute delight of a pick. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Speaking of absolutely wonderful, it's Deshauna. Deshauna, you are absolutely wonderful, and I just have a feeling that wherever we're going here is going to be just a wonderful. See?
Underwear!
Oui. Juge. God bless me. Good God bless Molly. Oh, God bless him. Amen. Hallelujah. Well, maybe I have to open the second set with that now. Deshauna, thank you for destroying me in the best possible way. That was so much fun.
Look, that is all Kentucky Shark, and he has been there.
I'm going to live forever. Deshauna, thank you so much for that. My goodness. That was so much fun. Thanks for being a rad dude. That concert you went to on Monday looks like it was a real barn burner, if you will. Fantastic. Red-haired chick, you are up next. Thank you so much for being here once again. It's so great. We've had a couple of new folks who have been here in the past couple 3, 4, 5 months, and you guys have been sticking around, and it really means a lot. I appreciate it, guys. Honestly, nobody should come to this. But you guys are here. I blame Pajama Torture because she's the one who's the best, so. Come on, Pajama Torture. Red hair chick. moon theme tonight. I mean, I don't expect anything any night from any, you know what I mean. But that was wonderful. Thank you so much, Red Haired. I really, really appreciate it. That was so much fun. So much dang fun. Speaking of so much dang fun, I've got a pretty good feeling that Zero here is going to continue the streak of so dang fun. Thank you, Red Haired. Zero, let's go. Oh, holy smokes. Jay, thank you for the kind words. Zero, I also died about 1,000 times listening to that song. Over and over and over and over. My goodness. Thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are too kind. Too kind. I'm going to keep it moving here so we can get through all of these lovely, lovely requests. Who do we got? We got Tony and then Jet. The perfect 1-2 punch. And then Fev and then Zance. Let's keep this going. This is fantastic. Zero, that was fantastic. Everybody, thanks for being fantastic like Tony.
Let's get started then.
Ooh. Guy with chainsaw.
In your mind's eye lives a memory of
you're here, can you prove you're really here? There is a moment in time when all the cards that you played in fine. You feel the temper should die, and all your demons inside come crashing through. In your mind's eye lives a memory hard to find, blinded by sorrow, and a strange voice sings a melody. Hear it sing, hell frozen rain falls down. Everything is wrong. This is not my home, is it? Do I know your face? Does my mind wish to forget? Our times too lonely and souls who never could take control of our life, and all the missing we love. I hope the darkness you find will give them light. In your mind's eye lives a memory hard to find, blinded by pain, and a cold voice sings a melody. Hear it sing, hell frozen rain. Our safe hearts feeling dangerous. Listen to frozen in lies. Is your family just a memory once again? Hell frozen rain falls down. All these pieces of broken dreams, there's one that scares and confuses me. If all these things that you say are true, you should be someone I always knew. In your mind's eye lies a memory hard to find, blinded by pain, and your father sings a melody. Hear him sing, hell frozen rain. Our safe hearts feeling dangerous. Listen to frozen in lies. Are your loved ones just a memory, burning pain? Hell frozen rain falls down. Life is cold here, empty, hallowed ground in my head. Blood-colored rain falls down.
There was one part in particular in there where I was just like, ugh.
Oops.
Just one little spot. Dude, Tony, I loved that. That was so good. So much fun. What a treat. That was great. Oh, my goodness. So good. Who was it? Who did it? Tony, thanks, dude. Holy smokes. And yes. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted this.
Yes, have some.
Yes, have some. We're going to have some Jet up next. And that is just absolutely fantastic. What time is it? 8:26. Let me just take a... Let's get... Hang on. Yeah. It's been a busy week. My head is kind of just spinning, so I apologize if I have not kept it together as well as I usually do. I loved that so much. Tony, thank you so much for the 100 little bits. Jet, I'm very, very excited for this. Thank you both for being here. Jet, where the heck we going? Spoilers.
Got very good arms.
Jet, I loved that. That was so much fun. I mean, that was just a fun song to kind of just, do this to.
is in charge here. Oh, you dumb son of a bitch.
Ophelia, thank you for the little bit. That was so much fun. Spider swing. Oh, now I need Spider Dance opener. Gosh dang it, that's what I'm going to do now, isn't it? No, I already have something else lined up. Oh, man. Oh, it's Fev time. Fev! It's Fev time. Jet, that freaking ruled. Jet rules. Jet's picks rules. Thank you so much, dude. That was just absolutely fantastic. Thank you for that fun dancey tune. Oh, Fev, let's go right now. worked. Man. Fev, that was awesome. Holy cow. Did I ever tell you about... Jamma, that is hilarious. Squoze. I probably would have said that. Not if somebody asked me what was the plural but I just would have probably accidentally just said it anyway. The Northeastern Indiana school system failed me anyway. Except for Mr. Sands and Walker Z. And everyone else. Fev, thank you so much for that. That was wonderful. What an absolute treat. Man. Tonight, for whatever reason, maybe it's just me, but it seems like some of these tunes have some really hard-hitting tones. And I'm really enjoying it. And I can just promise that I'm going to enjoy what Xance has here for us. Xance, I am ready for a banger. Wait.
Everything gets married, even animals and spiders.
Spider swing. All right, Xance. All right, Xance. Remember what I said about hard-hitting tones? Literally right before that one? Xance! Oh No! Turtle! You know what they say about having to work on a water heater.
It's dangerous!
I'm so sorry to hear that, bud. Why is it always something? Is there anybody here who doesn't have, like, something stupid happening to them? I really hope it's most of you. I really hope so. But something like that. Right now, currently here, nothing stupid is happening to me. So I guess me, right now, this moment. I just wish there was less stupid stuff. Gentleman Jay, you are going to close out this set. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your presence and your spirit. Now this, Jay, I didn't talk to you about this before. I don't know if it's even still on. Jay, are you doing your DJ set still on July 5th? And maybe there might be some percussion leading up to it. Maybe. Yes, Jay is going to be doing another video game DJ set on the 5th. And we're trying our darndest to make it another drams and jams kind of thing. Last time, me, MTK, and Vigo all played before, and we just went into Jay's stream from there. We're seeing if we can do another version of that, but it's it's that 4th of July weekend shenanigans. So we'll get something figured out, and worst case scenario, which honestly may be best case scenario, we just get to listen to Jay indulge us with his wonderful craftsmanship on his wonderful video game music sets. They are absolutely incredible, and you should be there. We'll talk about it again next Thursday. I promise. I love it here. Jay, thank you for being here, and thank you for this. So
it's dangerous!
We're probably just going to listen to this intro. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I'm going to take a quick break. Jay, thank you for that. Just unbelievable track. Gosh. I've had like 8 things that I want to change the song that I'm going to open with. But now I think I actually have it. But I freaking love it here, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for your wonderful generosity with your bits, little bits, and subs, and just all the wonderful gift subs and things of that nature, and also just bringing the most wonderful vibes. Excuse me. Once again, I blame Pajama Torture because she's just the worst. God. I love you guys. I love it here. I will see you very, very shortly. Let's have some more fun. Video game music, guys. tea time. Tea time, we're coming to you. It's tea time. Black Dream, but it's called Black Dream in this playlist. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare tempt me. But I know that song as Blackbird. That's when you're on the Blackbird with Dalton. That's Blackbird. And so Gentleman Jay's Blackbird. Yeah. But anyway, maybe I'm wrong. There's a good chance I'm wrong. And if anyone's going to sort me out, it's tea time. Let's do it right now.
Where do you think you're going?
to fade so fast. We might come back to that later. Just about things fading out too fast. But tea time? Thank you for that doozy. What a doozy. Absolutely loved it. Thank you so much. What a wonderful way to kick this set off. Let us keep it going with sweet
Taters. Taters is back. This is stream numbers as 277s, and this one goes up to 11s, just like Taters is.
I really wanted it to keep going. Really wanting it. Garbo is here. Garbo, it is great to see you, and it was great to see you earlier. This fine Thursday. And I do have requests off, but I am going to just do this because, I mean, we love you, bud. We love you, Garbo. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for just being an absolutely delightful, delightful human being. Ariel, 001, let's keep this party going. Garbo, thank you so much for being here. Man, I am having a real okay time. I want that ending one more time. I want to that. It's too. that was cool. I wish I could have kept up with that the whole time, but oh man. I guess at this point in the night, and also Vigo is up next, and Vigo, I'm really, really sorry to say, but
Get used to disappointment.
I didn't get Vigo's soundboard on the soundboard before tonight. I have everything ready. I just didn't do it yet. I'm so sorry. I have all the files ready to go. They're on the thing. I would just need to like sit there and like program them in. You know. So anyways, that's just a general
Get used to disappointment.
for the rest of this evening. Ariel, that was so cool. Thank you so much for that. I loved it. I just gotta get better. I gotta get better at drums, guys. It's true. Vigo knows. You monster.
Where do you think you're going?
Randy, you monster! Vigo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. Garbo and Randy. That's how my arms and legs are moving right now. Vigo, thank you so much for that, making my arms and my legs feel like that right now. Thank you both. Randy. Randy and Sweet Garbo for those fives. And yes, of course.
5 is right out.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Vigo, thank you so much for that. Yes, we got another Pajama Torture request. Oh my gosh. And then we got Spices and then Smitey. Guys, video game music, guys. Thank you again for being a part of the best night of my life. It's tonight. It's tonight. Pajama. Oh no. What did I do? Hang on. That can't be right. That cannot be right. I can see the thumbnail when I click on it. Hang on. How unbelievable would that be, though, if you actually... Let's see. Okay. Whoa! No! Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. I'll get it. I'll get it. Is it this?
Where do you think you're going?
Jamma, my gosh. My gosh. It's too good. What a perfect track. Holy smokes. Every single time it blows my mind. Hey Jamma, you so fine, you blow my mind. Hoi. Jamma, thank you so much, and happiest of most birthdays to you. Jamma is doing an event in the Discord, having a midday movie day. Is that still happening, Jamma? Doing some nostalgic movie watching?
Turn back before it's too late.
Don't turn back. Turn towards Jamma's movie day in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. I'll tell you who is in the Discord. Spices and Verbs. Spices, I hope you're here now, and I am so glad that you are here this evening. Jamma, thank you so much for that. Spices? Oh, let's get spicy. And then sometimes it just gets to a point in the song where it's just a little, oops, just a little bit of that. Oh, Spices, I loved that, man. That was so fun. That was fun. Holy smokes. Deshauna, I'm not sure if you're still here, but I'm just elated that you are completely immersed in Outer Wilds right now. Man. Yes, that is. Yes, Jam. It is now Spice's destiny to bring up the Virtua Fighter statistics. Oh, keep bringing them, man. Keep bringing the fighting tunes. I love them. So many good ones. Maybe I'll play one later this evening. After Smities and Docs and Rocks and... I can't see the other one. Randy and Euphelia. Oh gosh, we got 5 more? Elation. I'm so freaking lucky, guys. Spices, thank you so much for that. Thank you for being rad as heck. Smitey. Oh, look at Zoo Cube taunting me. Arctic Ocean? Okay, well, if that pops up again after Randy's pick...
but I will put anything into my mouth that is given to me.
Like that song, just, I want to eat it. I want to eat that song. Wow. You burnt? Smitey, I loved that. That was so fun. That was so fun. What a groove. Tones. The tones tonight, guys. I told you, there's just a lot of hard-hitting tones. Hardhittingtones.net.
You must register.
Smitey, thank you for that. That was just absolutely wonderful. Guys, I feel pretty okay. And spoiler alert, Dr. Steal Your Face is up next. And, Dr. Steal Your Face is one to keep things feeling okay. Smitey, thank you so much for that delightful treat. And thank you so much for being here on yet another Thursday. I love you guys. Doc, I love you. And I cannot wait to see what in the heck we have.
I love you.
Right on!
My drumstick that I just dropped bounced all around here, and I almost caught it like 3 times in a row. You know what they say about trying to catch sticks 3 times in a row? It's dangerous! Doctor, thank you so much for bringing this. Cool. What a treat. What a treat indeed. Rockstar? Roxy? Roxy, are you here? Roxy? Roxy. Doc, thank you for that. Oh, he's here. Doctor, thank you so much. What an absolute treat. Rox, let's go. Oh, no! Dude, that song ruled. That song ruled! Oh! 2 liters of this jam tomorrow! Oh my gosh. I was very sloppy for a lot of that, but it's probably okay. I was very sloppy for a lot of that. And then some of it I was sloppy on purpose, but there was a lot of it where I was sloppy that I didn't want to be sloppy because rocks. I need to give 100% for Sweet Peepo. Rox, my God. Love you, buddy. It is so great to have you here. Gentleman Jay is still awake? What are you doing, young man? I mean, I'm incredibly grateful. We're getting close. We're getting close to the end here, but like, my gosh, man. Man alive, man. Rox, thank you so much for that. That was a real nice banger there. Euphelia, I have a feeling this is going to be an absolute delight as well. Thank you so much for being here. Let us go right now. Oh. Not the way I necessarily wanted to land the ending, but that's the way that I did land the ending. That was so much fun. What a wonderful...
Yeah!
What happened here?
Yeah! Yahoo! Yippee! Waha!
Euphelia, that was so much fun. So much fun. Thank you so much for bringing that. And you know what? That pick may have inspired me to do something else after Randy Sandals here. Because sometimes I like to do things at the end, and there's another thing There's another thing that I've been listening to that I'm really starting to enjoy. Randy, thank you for that. My gosh, what a fun tune! What a fun tune. It's all Jamma time, all the time. It's what we want. It's what we want. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of shenanigans here because I meant to open the second set with this song that I'm going to play, and then I'm probably going to play maybe one or maybe even two more from this soundtrack because I'll tell you what, I know, I'm just going to say, I know, but holy crap, the quality of this soundtrack that I've heard so far just kind of blows me away, and I'm really it was going to be a 1-2 punch with Smooth. Smooth was the opener tonight, and the second set opener was supposed to be this. And they fade out really fast because it's just some guy who's uploading this whole soundtrack, recording it from his Switch 2, and uploading this whole thing. So hang on, I am just kind of it is baffling. I just need this. Hang on, I need to find this. I know it sounds weird that I'm like. Well, it doesn't sound weird, but not that one. I don't want that one. It's just there is so much fun in this. Crown City. This one's super cool. Banana Lap. It's for GSB. Faster. No, I don't want to listen to that one, but I do, like, I am going to do probably 2 more. Oh, look at this. Look, oh my gosh. Look at this. Not again, Pint. Again, so that was just like you're driving in the overworld to get to the track. And now you're at the track. listen to the double time, triple time into the thing. This is the last thing I'm going to play. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there because, my gosh, this list keeps going on and on and on and on. I just want to play all these songs because there are I'm just so far. I haven't listened to. I've probably only listened to like a tenth of this soundtrack so far, and so far I'm just delighted. I'm going to keep scrolling down here until it's gonna be here. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be here. We know where we're going. We know where we're going. It's just the best one, and this version is just. It's really great. It's really great. And then it goes to the night version. Honestly, I could seriously keep going, but I do need to stop now. It's way too late. You were right the first time, Pint. It's Koopa Troopa Beach. But yeah, sorry, I just there were a couple of things I just needed to get out of me tonight, and it was a couple of Mario Kart World songs and some Doobie Brothers earlier. Desi, it's so great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. My goodness. Happy birthday, Jamma. Birthday Jamma movie day in the Discord tomorrow. The Muppet movie and Labyrinth. So
turn back before it's too late.
We love Jamma time. Pint, it is so great to see you, dude. Thank you so much for being here. Here's a stat for you. Pint was one of 2 people in the first 2 drum streams ever. And then Fighting Island was in on the 3rd. And then all hell broke loose. I love you guys. Zero, thank you so much, man. You as well. Please, please have a wonderful evening. You've never seen Labyrinth? Pint? And I say that with delight because I didn't see it until I was the age of... Let's see... 34? Are you at 34 yet? I can't remember. Fantastic. All right, what the heck am I doing? I'm just like lollygagging around here. I'm so Doc, thank you for the reminder. Let me get this turned down because
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Here's the thing about this sound effect. I was like, well, I'm only going to be 40 for a year. What happens when I'm 41? And I was just like, oh, obviously.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
1. I got 9 more years of use from this sound effect. And then when we get to 50, it's going to be Molly Shannon from SNL going, I'm 50 years old. And I like to kick, punch, and kick. It's going to be great. We're going to live forever, guys. Very efficient. We should probably raid somebody, yeah? Probably raid somebody, y'all. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for being rad as heck. Each and every one of you. Thank you for all of the wonderful, wonderful biddies and gifts and all of the... gosh. So many wonderful folks. Garbo here, gifting 5. Randy, gifting 5. So many folks gifting things. Passions. Spirits. Kendra Lissa is this. She's incredible. She does really, really awesome looping tunes and just has really, really chill vibes. And chill vibes sound pretty good to me right now. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for those of you who stuck around. I really, really appreciate it. On another gosh darn Thursday. Let's see. As far as I know, next Monday and Thursday will be just fine. We're gonna go full steam ahead. Just watch your silhouette for the next hour. Yeah. With this, of course. Absolutely, Pint. 100%. Euphilia, thank you. Zero, Desi, Jamma, Pint, Randy. I love you guys. She's doing some hilarious things right now. This will be a perfect time to go in. I love you. See you next Thursday. Gosh. Yeah.